Cek, cek, oke. Bentar. Halo, Kasus. Kita mulai lebih awal. Riddle on the rails. Aduh, kereta. Seperti kasus ini, pembunuhan di kereta. Oh, udah.
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping
Kayaknya Gacha
wood.
lagi.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That
Topinya
must
masih
be
dipakai
Mrs.
dong.
Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Saudaranya kah yang datang?
Mycroft.
Nah,
Sherlock.
Oh,
saudaranya benar.
Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train
I
station.
know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need? Help? Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter,
Mycroft.
but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That's the point. You think it...
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it.
Thank
They are planning
God.
something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are
You are
not
the
the country. Although if your waistline...
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire.
Kasus siapa ya? Kapan? Ntar. Belum butuh banget sih. Cek apa? Oh, Q. Q. Kok bisa ganti switch karakter tuh? Oh. Run, walk, R.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suit.
Oke. Sing ngintip orangnya sama. Ya. Ini madam.
Look after Mrs. Hudson for us, Toby.
Kita pakaian dulu. Bajunya tidak pas masa pakai farmer. Bandi, like sweet. Kalau kita mau naik kereta, kayaknya black suit. Headnya oh belok bawah ya. Enggak, lebih berwibawa. Koper
My archive.
salah, kok pencet B sih. Belum juga nemu kasus. Justice Seeker. Harpoon souvenir. Oh. Night di malam hari. Terus kita harus ke mana?
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
Oh. Oke. Langsung ke kereta.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
Salah naik kereta.
I'll take your
Malah
bags
naik
and
keretanya
your
musuh.
blasted archive suitcase.
Jadi Kimetsu no Yaiba.
But, Holmes, the headlight, it's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too
Tiba-tiba
dark.
keretanya hilang.
Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
Keretanya hilang. Bener Kimetsu no Yaiba. Bentar. Kenapa kita jadi dia?
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our
What should...
Mundur tuh dia. Mundur lah. Tidak ada apa-apa. Bentar, lupa nyetop aja. Oke, sekarang kita telusuri kereta rel ya. Serem, diikutin lah sama Watson. Harusnya keretanya lewat sini. Masa kereta setan?
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
What is this?
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. There are no tracks or footprints on the ground. Railway sleepers, nothing unusual.
Apa itu? Oh,
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see
Kayak
what
dari
you're getting
pembunuh.
at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This
Kita nyari
mystery
kenapa keretanya
appears
bisa
very
hilang.
promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us.
Oh, nggak bisa. Itu udah batasnya.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Kita juga bingung kenapa keretanya bisa hilang. Coba kita ngomong sama ini kondektur.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock
Sherlock
Holmes,
Holmes.
and this is my
Holmes.
friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Diculik setan ini keretanya. Nggak lucu. Oh, udah bercek.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
See you later, my good man.
Ini apa gudang? Ada gudang barang. Oh, waiting hall.
This map will be useful.
Thank you. Sepanjang ini. Oke. Harusnya masih ada yang bisa diambil. Mungkin tidak ada. Oh, kantor ke kanan. Mau ngalangin mereka.
An old locomotive bell. This part is probably from a locomotive. This place serves as a storage area for the station. This part is probably from a locomotive.
Ada barang lagi. Tidak ada barang lagi. Halo, Iksan.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
Yes, I know it. Jangan-jangan kita harus telusurin mapnya. Oh kan? Oke, lewat sini. Trek kereta. Lah. Ya. Apa yang bisa dicari lagi?
The entire train has disappeared.
Kok jadi setan-setanan? Cuma ini doang ya adanya ya. Oh, gak bisa juga, berarti harus kemana? Apa kita harus naik kuda? Tiket office.
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Oke.
Here is the train set.
Oke, dapat lagi.
A telegraph.
Ya iyalah, tiba-tiba kereta yang gede begitu hilang. Bener-bener Kimetsu no Yaiba ini kayaknya nih. Ada iblis nih. Oke, kita ke Mr. Robinson. Tidak bisa.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
Ada orang di sana. Awas, lu. Orang mau lewat. Gak bisa dong. Orang-orang goib. Tadi ini harus diajak ngobrol lama, berarti sama si ini delay kan?
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Whoever. Silahkan.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington Station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting.
Keretanya delay.
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later,
Thank
Mike.
you.
Holmes, how is...
Ya, kita pergi ke Bridlington. Belum ketemu teka-teki. Sampai
The whole train just disappeared.
ini dia. Katanya ada masalah di sini.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Cap tiket, cincin.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Thank you,
Goodbye, sir.
Sekarang kita ngomong sama inspektur di sini.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
And
I am investigating the
investigation
unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see.
Nyelidikin kereta
I'm
setan.
Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions. Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
Banyak ngomong nih anak itu. Noda. Kotor tangannya. Tinta.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age
And
and
you,
your lack of
lad.
confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the
Gacha.
ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Oh, ada kertas.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Insurance. Thomas Robinson again. Surat saham ya. Mr. Robinson.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We
Yeah.
are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle
Shamrock.
chit-chat at the moment.
Orang sombong. Orang kaya.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes.
What
It was to
kind of-
transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Kasus company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Kasus company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damned train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer.
Bocah
The
kemarin sore,
regulations
dasar.
require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station Master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
Dasar anak kemarin sore.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him. The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Kasus Chilean company.
Ada yang bisa diketemuin di sini. Satu. Nggak ada lagi. Kita cari lagi. Pindah lagi ke Chesterfield. Itu tampilannya dia. Kenapa Watson yang ditampilin pada pemeran utamanya Holmes? Cepatan naik kuda daripada naik kereta.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Habis mabuk.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir.
Orang tidak bertanggung
Wake
jawab.
up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Kita lihat dulu tampilannya. Gak ada jabatan. Alkohol. Oh, ada minuman di situ. Tukang pancing.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot
Harusnya
be
ada
trusted.
sesuatu di sini. Salah. Ketemu.
Ah, will I ever get any...
Ada sesuatu dia. Telegram.
I had thought
Morse.
that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
Oh, dikira suruh ngapalin saya di Morse.
A telegraph.
Mabok kok suruh ngapalin saya di Morse. What is this? Kertas.
A fishing advertisement.
The whole train.
Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Lockpick. Lalu, oh di sini. Benar berarti. Dasar maling.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
Tabangan.
Bags were recently dragged here. French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
Cari
Holmes,
lagi.
how is...
Railway post bags.
Ajak ngobrol lagi tuh orang mabok dong. Sini lah. Mabok mulu kerjaannya.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Siapa?
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
Company. Cari lagi. Kayak ada orang lewat. Waiting hall ada orang. Ada tas. Supaya itu tas siapa? Oh, itu. Warehouse. Tidak menyeramkan.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
Berkabut
but-
juga ya.
Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Defect emang begituan. Masih jauh. Efek emang beginian.
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here.
Oh, digabung-gabungin. Hari-hari wheel
I should use the appropriate object here.
kebalik ya putarannya gini.
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here.
Pasang di roda. Nah, wheel. Kayu, habis kayu. Ini dia. Masangnya gimana?
I should use the appropriate object here.
Oke, ada lagi. Break. Mana sih? Nggak bisa dipasang. Break point.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson, I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam
Punya
whistle.
firasat buruk akan ini.
We need to attach a headlight and a steam whistle. We need to attach a headlight and a steam whistle.
Headlightnya dulu. Ntar dulu nyari headlight, berarti nyari lampu. Nyalaannya dia. Klakson dan lampu.
I need something long for the headlight to be attached.
Masangnya gimana?
I need something long for the headlight to be attached.
Apa lagi barangnya hilang lagi? Itu dia. Oke. Harusnya cukup. Itu dia.
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us. The headlight is attached.
Okay.
The steam whistle is now connected.
Klakson.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. The steam whistle is ready to be used.
to fact
Watson, I
crime.
do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
Huh. At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Conclusion lagi. Wah, jauh banget. Terus archive. Kita nggak bisa kembali ke ini kan? Ruang arsip mana? Apa kita telusuri tempatnya? Nggak ada map. Ham Station.
This part is probably from a locomotive.
Ada di sini.
The entire train.
Di mana ya? Kan arsipnya di ruangannya dia, tapi tidak ada ruangannya dia. Terus bagaimana cara kita menerjemahkannya? Mapnya nggak bisa diganti. Selamat kerjain tugas. Kita nyari ruang arsip yang harus jauh.
I will not move.
A telegraph. A telegraph.
Don't touch.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
Tidak bisa. Where? I go.
This gripsack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call
Of course.
ya.
Look, Watson, a bundle of contracts. Mr. Robinson is the seller. An exclusive sales contract.
Mana lagi? Oh, cuma nyedot.
Mr. Robinson is the... Yet another exclusive sales contract. Yet another exclusive... Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another... Mr. Robinson is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
Oke, nambah lagi.
Railway post bags.
Lewat depan. What is... Oh, Watson. Gak bisa. Salah.
I will not move from...
Oh.
Don't touch anything, please.
Masih diajak ngobrol orangnya. Terus kita harus kemana? Nah, ini arsip. Masa ke Sherlock lagi? Aku harus melihat ruang arsip ya.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Bisa tidak, Watson tidak tiba-tiba ngaget-ngagetin. Ini yang tadi. Tidak ada lagi. Sumpah lu mau terbalik. Kan sini.
Ah, will I ever get it?
Ini naruh arsip kemana? Sumpah ini cara ngeliat arsip. Kan ruang arsip cuma bisa dilihat di rumah aja.
The entire train is...
Gimana cara cek lokasi? Di sini piye? Iki
A
piye?
fake train. Ha! What a clever and...
Nih ngasih arsipnya di mana? Bingungkan saja. Cuma bisa cabut. How to go home? Cuma ada 3 tempat. And how to go home? Ruangannya kan di sini.
A telegraph.
Sumpah, gimana cara ngeceknya? Ini piye cara ngeceknya? Hey. Harusnya kan home dari sini dong. Oh, ada hubungannya juga. Ini cara ngeceknya gimana? Tanya orang, nggak ada orang lagi. Orang sono nggak bisa disautin. Mulai bingung. Ruang arsip di mana? Apa rumah ini kah? Bapak ini sudah ngomong nyaut. Ya Allah. Sombong amat sih. Tuh buah bapak sih. Watson. Yang tadi Robinson. Sumpah ini lidikinya lewat mana? Hei, ini harus kemana? Hei. Sumpah, hei, aku bingung. Hei. Ada yang bisa ngasihin kah?
I'm always wondering what's on your...
Ya kali gua nggak bisa pulang ke rumah. I'm stuck in it. How to search archive? Cuma apa tiba-tiba di sini ketemu sih? Atau di belakang sini?
Now we have
Dari
two
tadi kita di
maps.
belakang
We
kuda.
must combine them properly.
Sumpah. Di belakang kudanya. Oke, kita harus cari ini. Ini dia. Diam. Diam. Hei. Hei. Berarti yang sama cuma ini doang kan? Nih.
Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located
Ternyata
between
dari
Bridlington
tadi
and
lo
Chesterfield
aktifnya di belakang
stations.
kuda.
There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station. This suitcase
Cari
contains
belakang
my
kuda ada apa lagi
archives.
dah?
We can consult it
Cari-cari
if
aja.
needed. It is fortunate that we took it.
Makin banyak kereta ya, mapnya. Oh, ada yang ganti.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Kita harus nggak harus masuk ke hutan kan?
Mines. This is interesting.
Itu bener kan? Ada hubungannya pasti. Buat tambang.
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Gak nambah. Oke, siapa? Sumpah nambah map lagi. Makin luas. Apakah habis ini tempatnya di kapal laut?
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned.
Jejak kaki kuda.
Nothing interesting. Nothing.
Ntar dong.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
Apa jarak dari sini ke sini?
The distance between the tracks is about 4 feet 8 inches. A lightly loaded vehicle came this way. There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
Oke, ada sesuatu lagi. Ada setan kan di sini kan?
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you,
Jangan
Holmes.
surprise lah. Tidak rela gitu. Kok ada suara serem?
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Apa bisa dicari di sini? Ada paper package.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
Aku tidak berani buka.
Sawdust. I am
Tahu.
almost certain it is a...
Tahu
Watson,
tempe.
could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol? Good. Fire at this package.
Dapat tempe. Tempenya meledak.
Dynamite.
Tempe itu. Kok tempe dibilang dinamit? Pada suara langkah. Kok serem. Watson, can you nggak ada apa-apa di sini.
This is the cabin for the mines.
Berantakan.
This box must be the safe. Let's open it.
Kenapa kuncinya selalu sama? Kemana nih? Kalau bukan ini berarti ada yang bolong kan? Bingo. Ada dua lagi. Oke, harus lurus. Nah. Sini berarti ya. Bingo. Bingo. Oh bener nih, ini sini. Nice. Tukang bongkar koper.
The Mexican company Caracal and the Chilean Kasus both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
Oke, kita ke pemerintahan. Sabar, belum digeledah semua. Enggak, makasih. Ada suara yang menyeramkan di dalam. Ada lagi ya? Berantakan di sini. Bentar. Oh, nggak bisa. PlayStation. Sumpah, main serem. Di tempat main serem nih. Ini Doncaster.
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not.
Siapa dia? Untung rokok.
This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
Apa-apaan bisa jadi gambar kayak gini? Kanan kiri doang misalnya.
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
Gila, cuma
No,
dari
Watson,
rokok
I
bisa tahu
refer to
orang
the
ya.
cigar. It is a Ricardo Tarrant, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an
Sehebat apa dia bisa langsung tahu orangnya?
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs...
That means that the fellow spent several days here.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man...
Oke, cari lagi. Kaget. Baju.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true...
No, it's the kacamatanya.
Betting slips for horse racing. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice.
Sometimes
I asked
later.
Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
The two components Schoenberg house in the Sekarang kita cari. Ternyata mereka ada hubungannya ya. Lagi.
A telegraph.
Yes, I know it is telegraph.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
Tuh ada orang. Konektor. Oh, dia mati malam tadi.
Railway post bag. This post bag belongs to the station master.
Okay.
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
Lawyer Edward Duff. Awas, ngalangin jalan. Ke warehouse dulu.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Melancholy. Kehilangan satu kain. Harusnya udah nikah kan? Nah, bener cincinnya hilang tuh. Lo umpan di mana cincin lo? Huh?
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along...
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our...
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to...
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last...
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported...
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had...
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
Salah. Atasnya.
I observe that you are a gambler.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, sure.
It is none of your business. Okay.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe.
What? A Mexican? Here in the back?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry.
Sesuatu.
Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake. Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine.
The man at Doncaster who fled our...
Yes, Watson. We should certainly...
Kan? Oh, ada hubungannya berarti itu. Satu kesimpulan lagi nih. Ada pencurian berarti. Ada rumah di sini. Harusnya dibuka. Berarti orangnya kemungkinan cabut ke sana. Tuh ada orang.
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here.
No, I just arrived from South.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
Di Chile. Potong rokok. Wah, jago berantem deh. Harus ada lagi dong. Gak ada yang gue liat-liat. Wingless. Wingless apaan?
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Because of your cigars.
Sí, cigarrillos. So what?
Cigarillos.
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros. Where did you arrive yesterday? They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly man,
Ora
and he is
aggressive.
lying. He said that he just arrived, but we know that he has been here for several days.
Nambah lagi cabangnya. Belum ada lagi berarti ya. Oke, sabotage consummate. Alright. Oh, berarti ada satu lagi kesimpulan di sini. Bentar. Nggak bisa.
Holmes, I don't...
Banyak. Bentar, kita harus keluar. ke sono. Rawar deh, boy. Sumpah, lebih banyak dari kemarin. Nggak ada buaya kan? Apa tuh belubuk-belubuk? Sumpah, rame banget ini map. Salah apa, Abang?
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest.
Nggak ada kuda, nggak ada jalan. Umpalan lari bikin serem dari tadi.
This place was abandoned an abandoned gypsy caravan.
Tenggelam. Ada baju baru dikeringin. Baju cewek.
Observing the coastline and the moored
Orang
boats,
berenang.
we are able to see that the lake has flooded the quarry. The dam
Tenggelam.
a label with the name Las Zarpas.
Oke. Itu ada sesuatu tuh kalau bisa diambil. Nggak bisa. Ini baju nggak bisa diidentifikasi kan? Ini masih baru. Tadi ada orang di sini. Toilet.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Ya ada apa-apa jalan.
An advertisement for lake cruises. These traces were made by carriage. Look. The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
Tapi dari satu jalur yang sama di sini.
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
Jadi pemuatan yang sama di sini.
My search should be focused upon my search
Lebih santai. Ada ginian.
my
Nikola Tesla nih
my
dia. Las
search-
Chapras Words.
Here it is.
Sip. Gede. Belum ketemu juga. Banyak banget. Kayak lebih lama dari kemarin nih.
Holmes, I don't understand.
A telegram.
Suaranya itu bikin nyeremin. Harus dicek. Kita harus ke mind ya. Tempat yang menyeramkan. So, di sini belum kelar. Nah. Itu angin kan, jangan tiba-tiba dia jadi dungeon. Nggak lucu kok tiba-tiba jadi dungeon. Nggak bisa, tidak bisa culik SE di sini. SE-nya di sini baik.
Holmes, I don't understand. What?
Salah jalan.
I will not move from here.
Kita harus kemana sebenarnya?
Don't touch.
Don't touch.
It's a
Bikin pusing ini tempat. Trek.
Holmes, I don't understand. Why do you care so much about the...
Mines. This is it.
Enggak lagi sih, itu di terakhir di sini ya.
This suitcase contains my archives. We can consult with it if needed. It is fortunate that we took it with.
What? Ada 2 rel. Supaya ini pusing.
The entire train has disappeared.
Harus kemana lagi? Tadi blends komplit katanya.
A telegram.
Bentar dulu dah. Baik, gua pusing nih.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Nggak ada apa-apa di sini. Di lab juga nggak ada apa-apa. Terus aku kudu piye. Tinggalin kah? Emang mahal sih ini. Coba. Tadi mana? Robinson motif. Joel Slave. Solo touch. Salah. Mana sih ini? Nggak nyambung. Terus satu lagi tadi kalau itu insiden. Oh nggak ada. Jadi nggak nemu apa-apa.
Will I ever...
Coba harus ngapain?
What should we do?
Aku tidak mau. Aku naik meja. Tidak menemukan clue apa-apa di sini. Jeffrey Clinton nggak ada. Sini nggak ada lagi kah? Atau diem di sini gitu sampai malam ngeliatin tuh punya siapa?
This place was an abandoned gypsy caravan.
Atau ke sono? bisa naik. Itu kemana sih? Ini harus kemana?
Holmes, I don't understand.
Yes,
Why do you care so much about this
aku juga
business
tidak
with the
mengerti
mines?
ini. Kita muter-muter tempat yang sama tanpa clue. Anything. Atau di sini serem. Bentar, kita ke sini yang menghilang. So, ada bukti sesuatu di sini, clue. Dan aku tidak punya clue yang lain.
The entire train. Rail.
What should we do next?
I don't know. Itu orang-orang di luar bisa diajak ngobrol apa? Kita harus kemana sebetulnya sih? Kalungnya belum nemu semua. And again we have.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Ntar dia dekat sama. Nah, maksud lewat sini bisa dong.
What should we do next, Holmes?
This railway branch should lead to the
Ada
quarry.
rel lagi
Let us take a
ternyata di
look.
sini.
The switch is rusted.
Berarti kita ke kiri rel.
The rail is rusted and
Terus ini rel
the
hilang.
railway ends here. That is strange.
Anjir, nemu lagi yang bisa dicari. Lapisan victim tuh ini. Bukan? Ini harus ini konsumen. Ini harus ini. Ini harus ini. Belum ketemu kesimpulan. Tahu kata serem gak sih? Serem. Nggak ada, berarti ini nggak bisa kan? Oh, baru buat running.
You'll find nothing.
Belum nemu clue lagi. Sudah sebanyak ini belum ada yang ketemu. Apa yang harus dicari? Capek. Apa nih kartu kuda? Nggak bisa. Oh, bisa, kirain bisa dicek ukuran ininya. Nggak bisa minum lagi ya. Mining, kayak sih hubungannya ada sama mining di miner sih. And but why and
I had thought
will I?
kenapa dari sini relnya bisa ke sono terus hilang? Astagfirullahaladzim. Apa yang harus aku lakukan?
The entire train has disappeared.
Yes, I know.
It's a disaster.
Betul, berarti udah gak ada lagi daerah sini yang bisa dicari. Ah, ada pagar. Wah.
There was a building
Ada
here not so
pagar
long ago.
situ.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
Ada pagar yang bisa dibuka. Ini barang yang di tadi.
All these trains.
Oh, jejak kaki yang kuda.
Traces. Let's take a closer look. The distance between the tracks is
Wah,
about
sama kayak yang di
6
ini
feet 7 inches. The vehicle would have been heavy. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Itu yang tadi cari.
All these trains and railway stations, Chileans,
dulu.
Mexicans,
Aku tidak mau
and
tidak
Robinson with his
pusing
prototype.
aja.
Holmes,
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
Tidak ada lagi berarti. Ada rel, tidak bisa dicari. Ini tidak kelihatan. Kukira tidak bisa dibuka. Akhirnya ada kemajuan.
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later, my good man.
Satu kesimpulan. Akhirnya kita menemukan satu kesimpulan. Oh, dia nggak bisa digabungin nama ini ya. Oke. Nggak bisa. Kesimpulannya nyambung, ada lagi Mexican. Ada yang nyambung sini apa? Kita cuma punya satu kesimpulan berarti baru satu. Apa udah semua? Oh, satu lagi. Oh, ini yang terima. Dapat lagi kesimpulan. Habis ini. Apa udah semua? Tidak mungkin semudah itu. Enggak sih, emang gak mudah sih. Pasti ada hubungannya sama kontrak-kontrak tidak jelas dari Robinson. Ada 3 kesimpulan. Mungkin yang tadi ini sama. Saatnya gacha. Saatnya gacha. Ada yang kena semua nggak sih? Right. Itu kesimpulan ini buat apa? Motifnya Robinson buat apa? Ketemu lagi 4. Nambahin doang. Ini yang kanan. Kiri. Lima dong. Di konsumen ya. Kalau di sabotage, tadi sabotage apa? Kesimpulan apa ini sabotage? Ini sabotage. Berat sekali. Nah ini. Nah ini apa? Kan draw chill. Tar. Ada yang aneh di sini. Yang kanan ini nggak kepake. Berarti ada yang mengganjal di sini. Nah ini apa? Report apa? Kenapa dia bisa masuk kesimpulan report di situ? Oh, tadi lagi. Itu kesimpulan apa ini masalahnya? Itu harus ada 6.
All these
Bisa ada 6 kesimpulan harusnya. Kita kurang 1. Ada 1 clue yang mengganjal sih. Ada 1 clue yang mengganjal yang membuatku terheran-heran. Benar-benar nggak bisa dibuka kah? Jadi Watson bukan belakang gua. Gak ada barang yang bisa diidentifikasi lagi. Oke. Track ini sama. Jadi kemungkinan ada yang tenggelam. Terus dan mining. I lost my prototype. Kayak ini nggak gacha, emang tebak-tebakan di sini. Tadi di mana katanya Robinson Sherlock? Coal mine. Beda ini tujuan, makanya ganti. Cara kita nggak ke London. We are coal company. Ada bazar karas apalah tuh namanya tadi. Wait a minute. Where is... Di mana itu nih? Nggak ada dong sini suratnya. Aku menggunakan 1 surat. Hanya dia. Washington Station. Hubungan sama ini tempat ini menemukan kertas, ini tempat terbakar, konflik, Chilean dan Meksiko. Ada truk kecil ke sini, tapi truk besar yang ukurannya 6,6 V7 inci ditemukan di 2 tempat. Dekat danau tepian sama di warehouse yang udah rusak. Terus di warehouse itu ada cincin atau label gold rush. Mungkin ada tumpukan. Cincin di sini, tapi ada rute dari sini sini. Jadi kemudian datang turun sini. Keretanya hilang di sini. Terus nemu si orang Meksiko di sini. Ternyata kondektur di sini mabok, jadi nggak sadar. Ada pergantian rel di sini menuju ke mine. Di mine ada kereta.
It's a scandal.
I will not move from here.
Don't touch anything, please.
Ada hubungannya di sini. Berarti mau tinggal cari kesimpulan. Sholat dulu lah. Ntar ya, BRB ya. RB. Kesimpulan berarti ya. Kesimpulan pertama, so cannot convert like direct. Kesimpulan kedua, store prototype. I don't know what who is Chileans. Mike the next, the contract list trade and load the police. Kesimpulan ketiga, Mexican sale. Kill the seller and sell the train under collab. Tapi kita nggak nemu tanda mayat sih. Kayaknya bukan di sini. Yang keempat Robinson. Kayaknya enggak, dia udah terlalu kaya hitungannya. Pakai ini seharusnya. Insert travel to carry handle. Kayaknya sih ini sih. Karena itu kan dia sempat ada sini. Mana tadi? Dia sempat ada konflik. Nah ya, dari company Caracas Mexican, dia kan mencari mine buat wanted. Mereka berdua nyari itu kan. Terus ini mau utang si Duff. I don't care about Duff. The Percas group are good for access for now and the company is working mine. Karakau. Kurang mati lampu. Wait. Mana tadi kertas konflik? Ini. Konflik Mexican. Kayak kemungkinan itu dah. Oke, kita anggap aja daripada capek-capek ya. Mexican Road Chileans. Tapi yang mana? Hubungan politik atau blind justice. All criminal organizations are this can be convert directly. Oh. Karena dia kan tampaknya kesel kayak. Coba kita santai. Kita pakai cara biasa. Yaitu roda keberuntungan. Where is roda keberuntungan? Mana roda? Ya internetnya Internetnya beradul nih. Gak bisa buka Wheel of Names. Bisa. Coba dong. Kita butuh roda keberuntungannya dong. Mana nih roda keberuntungannya? Jelek banget. Ya, error. Ya, nggak bisa. Nggak bisa pakai roda keberuntungan. Nggak bisa pakai roda keberuntungan. Berarti kita cap-cip coki. Cap-cip lah ya. Nggak usah cap-cip, langsung milih aja lah. Karena kita nyari yang buruk, berarti kita nyari yang kiri. Yes, I don't care about this. Lalu kita selesaikan saja masalahnya.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
But I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin right...
I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barkazas Company directors were drowned in the flooded quarry, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dive into the lake.
Yeah.
You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master.
Of course, you already had a plan.
Ayo kita berenang, ketemu buaya.
Well, the case is solved and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away, but... Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking. Can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Tukang utang. Si tukang utang. Apa nih tiba-tiba ada pistol? Dia komplotan ternyata.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Nice.
Holmes, I had to do it.
It is all right, Watson.
Harusnya kita
He
tembak
got what he
tangan.
deserved.
Oh my god! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence.
After I returned from Afghanistan, I vowed never to take another human life.
Watson, you did in fact save a life. You should focus
So
on that.
thickish.
Now come, there is still much to do.
Oh, udah 23. Konklusinya benar ya. Sherlock Holmes. Yay. Reply ending. Ntar, kalau kita tembak tangannya apa yang terjadi? Aku penasaran. Tapi kita nembak pala ya. Replay endingnya replay akhir ya. Jangan tiba-tiba dari awal lagi. Mexican Drawnot dan Justice. Ya, kalau kita tembak tangannya apa yang terjadi? Ya, tolong langsung skip.
Then the...
Skip. Langsung dia ngobrol terus dijebak.
Well, the
Right.
Skip. Sometimes later. Apakah tembakan tetap kepala, di leher atau di tangan?
gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Nice.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my god! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the
Where is
investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Oh, sama pilihannya. Terus kalau milihnya politik, makin penasaran. Padahal yang sebelumnya kita kagak mainin. Baik. Cepet dong.
Then the case is solved.
Well,
Sama jawabannya.
Let us go home then. I'd like to begin writing...
no, I did not.
Well,
Watson, we...
but how do you intend to prove... Oh no.
No, sama jawabannya.
Well, the...
It pulled through then.
Sama juga. Oh, sama berarti. Nilai cuma salah satu, mau dipoles masalah politik or not. Berarti endingnya sama, cuma pilihan opsinya doang mau ngambil yang mana. Intinya kesimpulannya bener atau enggak.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Terus kalau kita diemin, mati. Oh, 2 orang yang mati. Ending mau bagong kan?
How dreadful. 2 dead bodies. What a terrible ending to such a great case.
There, my dear fellow. It is all right. You did your best.
To end it. Accept the section. If you agree with choice you have made you already. Yes, I don't care about this. Make the same moral choice, people solve the case the same way. Natural. Nggak kayak kemarin. Tapi kayaknya kita kasusnya benar, cuma pilihan moralnya yang salah. Bloodbath. Oke. Seperti sampai situ dulu. Wait a minute sebelum mulai next case. Ya, tidak jadi. Oke, sampai situ dulu. Kita sudah nemuin kasus yang berbelit-belit, banyak muter-muter yang nggak tahu mana-mananya. Thank you yang sudah nge-like, makasih juga yang sudah nonton. Besok kayaknya kita nggak mainin game ini, cuma nggak tahu mainin game apaan juga. Jadi mungkin kita lihat besok aja, oke? Sekali lagi makasih, sampai jumpa di streaming berikutnya.